Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, David Burrows. This is episode number 39. 39 weeks. Thanks to all of you for keeping on watching the show. And please take the time to subscribe. If you're enjoying the show, I'd appreciate a subscription. Just press the button up there. It should be there somewhere. And subscribe to the show so you can stay up to date on what's happening here on the show. Also, please take the time and share with 5 new friends or more if you want. I mean, if you have nothing else to do at all, you can share with more. But the more people that share, the more we grow and the more things we can bring to you here on the show. If you'd like to be on the show, send me an email to the show at davidburrows.ws. I'm looking for music and comedians and plays. And if you don't want to be on the show, but you'd like your event mentioned on the show, again, send me your information to that email as soon as you can, as soon as you know, like earlier the better, before the event. All right? Okay, well, we've got lots to talk about. Let's jump right in here. Captain Kid Day coming up. August the 3rd and 4th, the Friday and Saturday coming up, and we're very excited that I'm going to be down there participating in the Miss Teen Corunna Pageant. I'll be hosting that, and there's lots of bands going to be happening, and lots of things for the children during the day, and then the adults at night, and well, you get the picture. It's an outside festival, and a great time to get down to Corunna and check out the local businesses down there. They're all going to be participating in Captain Kid Day, and it's just going to be a great day for family fun, and then in the evening for us adults. So, to talk about that, we went down to one of the sponsors participating in this Miss Teen Corunna Pageant as part of the Captain Kid Day events. We went down to Fringe BeautyStudios, and we had a conversation with a stylist that works there. Jenny Williams was talking to us about that. And we were fortunate enough to have the chairman from Captain Kid Day, Geoff Dale, was also talking to us about all the events that are happening down at Captain Kid Day this Friday and Saturday, August the 3rd and 4th. So, to talk about that, let's go down to Corunna to Fringe BeautyStudios and talk to Geoff Dale and Jenny Williams. Take a look at this interview, and then we'll be back. Hello, everybody. Here we are, a special interview here on the show, and we're down in Corunna at Fringe Beauty Studios down at 446 Lindock Street here in Corunna. And we're here for a couple of special reasons. We're talking about Captain Kids Day, and Geoff Dale is here, chairman.
Yes.
And you've got lots of things happening down here at this Captain Kids Day. Very exciting. What's happening?
Friday the ball tournament starts 6 o'clock, then goes till about 9 o'clock or so that night. We've got 4 bands on Friday night, and we've got the Miss Teen Corunna and Little Miss Teen Corunna Pageant on the Friday. So, and some more bands on Saturday again. Saturday we have 6 bands total. We've got a singer out of Chatham area, Brooke Nichols, and her brother's band, Kristen Nichols. They're both awesome. Really cool bands. Brooke and Kristen actually were the first opening act at Get the Ball Rolling in Sarnia. Right. So she'll be doing an acoustic side of things, and he'll start to ramp the night up. Then we got a band called Killin' Time Band, who's kind of got a Sublime-ish type feel. They pretty much just do festivals. They've done probably 100 in a couple of years. So. Right. Then Serena Prine and the Mandevilles, they're out of Niagara region. They're a really, really cool band that I think everybody's going to really enjoy. Then we've got kind of co-headliners, Stereo Kid and Two Crown King. And they were, of course, down at Get the Ball Rolling as well, and knocked it out, so to speak. They're incredible. They're both fantastic, fun, energetic bands. So and Two Crown King played last year and people loved them, so we had them back. Great guys too. Had a chance to talk to them before as well. Great guys. And on the Friday night, of course, Scott Maneri and the Barn Burners going to be down there. Scotty is going to be headlining. He goes on just before midnight, so on Friday night we have music from about 8:30 to 1 o'clock, and Saturday's a little after 7 to 1 o'clock. Right. So. And Friday night we also have Scotch Prophets, who's a phenomenal local band. Yep. Jets to Ground, who's a really cool cover and original band out of Burlington area. And Stacey Zeger's band, who's out of London area. She's we've kind of gone with a bit of a country flair on the Friday night to try to get... But a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything all over the place. Yeah. And how much is, of course, your stuff going on during the day, but how much is it to get into Captain Kid Day? After 8 o'clock both nights, it's a $5 gate fee. So dirt cheap, cheap. Like how, $1 a band or something? Like it's awful close to that. Actually, Saturday, it's a little less than $1 a band. Yeah. So lots of stuff happening during the day, and that starts all 11 o'clock in the morning for bring the family down. And We really want to continue to focus on the children's events during the day, because really that's what Captain Kid is all about, is putting the kid in Captain Kid. 11 o'clock on the Saturday, we start the parade. That goes through. There's a pipe band. There's the Shriners, who are always fun.
That's awesome.
A couple of floats. The typical
good
parade
festivities.
Fair. Good festivities. Then we move into the park. We've got a children's magician. We've got inflatables for the kids. We've got the painted cat, who's doing face painting for free.
She's awesome.
Yeah, she's actually bringing 3 artists.
Wow.
So it's pretty jam-packed for the kids, too. Yeah.
Start to finish. All right. Well, Geoff, I'm going to push you aside now and bring in this lovely lady. This is Jenny Williams, your stylist here at Fringe Beauty Studios.
Yes, I am.
And you're going to talk to us about the Miss Teen Corunna Pageant.
Yes, our salon is actually hosting it, second year in a row. We actually added on Little Miss Corunna as well. It's just a chance for the girls to come out, find other friends that have interests, and just have fun, build self-esteem.
And how can anybody go in this?
Yeah, anyone can sign up from Corunna, St. Clair Township area. Just come into the salon and sign up. It's free.
So just come into the salon.
Yeah.
And it's no charge to go in.
No charge. Yeah.
Okay, well, we can take care of that. And you're a bit of an alumni to this
I guess
teen pageant, are you, or kid pageant?
Yeah. I remember doing it when I was about 5, Captain Kid Day. Yeah.
Right. And I don't know if you know this, but there's a really cool guy coming down to MC this thing. Have you ever heard of him?
I don't think so.
No? Okay. I'm going to be down there, folks, MCing this. He's never heard of me. Not everybody's heard of me.
I may have heard of you.
You might have heard of me. We're going to have a lot of fun down there. I'm really excited to be down there. And I know we're going to come down there on the Saturday as well and enjoy some of the entertainment and bring the kids down. And I know my daughter will be all over the face painting thing. And maybe I'll get my face painted too. What do you think?
Yeah.
Maybe I could be like
Gene
Simmons.
Yeah,
do I do Gene Simmons?
Yeah.
Okay. We're having fun down here at Fringe Beauty Studios in Corunna talking about Captain Kid Day. And we'll be talking more about all of this right here on the show. Stay with us. All right, welcome back. We had a lot of fun down there doing that interview. Thank you to Jeff Dale, chairman of Captain Kid Day, for talking to us about all the events. And, of course, Jenny Williams there. She's a stylist down at Fringe Beauty Studios. And of course, thank you to Fringe Beauty Studio owner and stylist Lindsay Priddle for allowing us to come down there and do the interview. Very excited to be down there. I'll be down there hosting the event starting around 6:30, 7 o'clock for the Miss Teen Corunna Pageant, and then stick around for all the exciting things. And, of course, thanks to some of the sponsors as well. Danbury Developments, Robert E. Dale Consulting Engineers, Brooklyn Photography, Lux Boutique, located here in Sarnia, and Force Fitness, and once again, of course, Fringe Beauty Studio. So check that out. Now, while you're down in Corunna, I just want to recommend that there's lots of neat local businesses that are down there. You want to check that out, do some shopping perhaps, and maybe stop in Antonio's Bar and Grill there in the afternoon. They'll be around. And lots of things going to be happening, so check that out. But one in particular I wanted to mention, somebody that I know is having a grand opening of her photography studio. It's called DigiProp, and it's located at 381 Lyndoch Street, just a couple doors down from the Tim Hortons. Stop in there, especially if you have your children. DigiProp is going to be giving away free photography shots for school-aged children, and they'll take the picture of your children, and there'll be an information sheet attached to it. So if for some reason, God forbid, that your children went missing, you'd have this information in this updated photo. And that'll absolutely be free, no charge for that. And once again, that's at DigiProp, 381 Lyndoch Street in Corunna. Also, they're going to be selling hot dogs and hamburgers down there, and all proceeds from the hot dogs and hamburgers will be donated to the Rebound program here locally. Once again, that's going to Rebound. A great program, I can tell you that for sure. And so check that out, DigiProp, and they're going to have giveaways and prizes and all kinds of stuff. But get down there with your kids to 381 Lyndoch Street. That's on the Saturday only that's going to be happening. So DigiProp Studios, thanks for doing that. All right, well, we're going to take a quick break because there's lots of other things to happen around town, but I don't have time to talk about it all, so we'll just scroll it across the screen. Here is your Cheeky Monkey Weekend Update. Take a look at this, and when we come back, we'll have some more special interviews. Don't go away.
Cheeky Monkey, the greatest TV store. Cheeky Monkey, movies and more. Cheeky Monkey, the greatest TV store in town. Cheeky Monkey, the greatest TV store in
right, there you have it, your Cheeky Monkey weekend update. Thank you, Cheeky Monkey, for sponsoring the show and working together with us. We've got our own blog down there, the Cheeky Monkey website, cheekymonkeysarnia.ca, so you can find us there as well. So thank you again, Marianne and Roland. And congratulations, by the way, to Marianne and Roland. They are this week's Cash Mob store. Cash Mob is a local group promoting local businesses, and this week, every week they pick a Cash Mob store, and this week it's Cheeky Monkey. So congratulations, Marianne and Roland. And they've got a special event coming up that we'll mention later on in the show, so keep watching for that. But once again, thank you, Cheeky Monkey, and congratulations on being the Cash Mob store of the week. All right, well, some more exciting things happening here we're going to share with you. There's lots of local talent, of course, and we love getting out there. We were fortunate enough, actually just kind of kitty-cornered a Cheeky Monkey. We were down at DNA Studios, owned by Adam Miner, local musician and recording engineer, and a whole lot. He wears a lot of hats, actually. But we were down at his studio, Adam Miner and Jim Chevalier, working together with many others as well to do the unofficial working name right at the moment is the Jim Chevalier Project. But we were invited down to the studio to talk to both Jim and Adam. This is a two-part interview. First, we're going to talk to Jim Chevalier about some of his career and some of the things he's doing, and he's going to play a nice song for us as well. So check this out. Jim Chevalier down at DNA Studios. Take a look, and we'll be back. Hi, everybody. Welcome. We promised you last week we'd have a special interview here with our friend Jim Chevalier. Playing for us right now. Jim, can I get you to just take a break?
It's that easy.
It is that easy. That's awesome. Jim Chevalier, thanks for joining us here on the show.
Thank you.
We're sitting down here at DNA Studios, and we're talking with Jim Chevalier. Very, very excited. Jim, you've been playing for quite some time.
Yeah, probably too long, but yeah, a long time since I started when I was 11.
Is that right? So just a couple years ago.
Couple years. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, long time, decades. You know.
Yeah, and well, we're excited to be talking to you as always, but especially this time, you've got a project coming up.
Yeah, it's really neat. Well, at the moment, it goes under the title of the Jim Chevalier Recording Project.
Right.
And thanks to good people like Adam and some other good people who have kind of got behind it. Yeah, it's a really interesting project. It's a disc that'll be a new disc in and of itself, but it's also attached to another element, that being the USB, the jump drive idea, and that will contain everything I've ever done.
Right. That's awesome.
And
well,
so, yeah,
you've certainly got, like you say, you've got a lot of people behind you. But Adam Miner from DNA Studios here, you know,
my
great,
dear friend,
partnering up with you for that. I know I'm very excited, and we're getting kind of the sneak peek here. We can't show you everything on the show, but we're excited to hear more about it for sure.
Well, we did one song, and it came off really well. We brought 12, 13 musicians in.
Is that right?
And yeah, and they were great.
Local?
Yeah, yeah, all local. And there's going to be an awful lot of musicians on this project.
It's really a big project. I mean, you know, when you think about, you know, when we talked just before we went on camera here about all the local talent in this area and surrounding, but to have that local talent as part of the project, certainly people you've known a long time, that's got to be exciting.
Yeah, some I've known a very long time, some I haven't known very long at all, but the one thing, I mean, we you know, like with the first song, I mean, everybody's a good player.
Yeah.
And contributed their part just so wonderfully. I mean, it was really a treat for me, and you know, with Adam at the helm, you know, he can
he's professional.
He can smooth my rough spots.
Yeah,
you know?
I hear you.
So
well, it takes a lot of people to make something like that come together for sure, and you surround yourself with the right people, and great things can happen. And I know you're looking to make some great things happen. Jim, I know you've got a song that you're going to play for us here, and not the whole thing, but just a little snippet.
Sure. This is a song that was recorded on my album by the band of the same name, Almost Floating.
Right.
And it's called Hallelujah, and I wrote it. I started writing one night, and it hit me that this was a Hallelujah song.
Yeah.
And, of course, my immediate thought was Leonard Cohen, because of his very famous Hallelujah.
Yeah.
And I had the good pleasure of actually competing with Cohen at one point in my life.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, when I was writing for Kim Mitchell, one day Kim said to me, there's something I probably shouldn't tell you. You'll probably freak out, but the company's bringing some other people into the project. And I said, okay, fine. He said, well, you know that one song? I said, yeah. He said, well, they've also given it to this person. And
Yeah.
I said, so who's the person? He goes, Leonard Cohen.
Oh, wow.
And he was right. You know, it was like, oh, God, Leonard Cohen. So I got home. I came home to Sarnia. I was in Toronto, and I came home to Sarnia. And I was sitting there, and I was thinking about it, and I thought, I really can't, what am I going to do, write something that's darker, heavier, more somber? I can't, no one's going to listen to me. They're going to listen to Cohen in that area.
Yeah.
So instead, I wrote this really schmaltzy song, one of the schmaltziest love songs I've ever written, and it worked.
Yeah.
The company liked it. So it gave me that. The reason I told you that story is because it gave me the, I don't know what I would call it, but it gave me the guts.
Sure. Okay.
To write a song called Hallelujah, because I thought, well, hey, I already been there, once, and it worked out okay. So anyway, this is a song called Hallelujah, and I'll just play a verse of it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Which verse? You pick a verse. It's laying on the floor there.
Oh.
Pick a verse. First, second, third, or fourth.
Let's keep it simple. We'll go with the first.
All right. Days will come and days will go. Is there one thing we can know? Is there one thing we can do? Is there one thing that is true?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here at DNA Studios talking to Jim Chevalier and his project, along with Adam Miner. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll be talking more, and this time with Adam Miner here at DNA Studios. We'll be right back.
If you like live entertainment but don't want to stay out all night, then check out Bridges Restaurant located at the Holiday Inn, Sarnia. Enjoy some great food, ice-cold drinks, and every Thursday open mic from 6 to 9 p.m. and Fridays live entertainment from 7 to 10 p.m. Take the time and stop on by Bridges Restaurant Patio located at the Holiday Inn, Sarnia.
All right, we're back here on the show once again, and still down at DNA Studios. And of course, we were just talking to our friend Jim Chevalier, and Jim played us his Hallelujah. Thanks for doing that. I love that song, Jim. And we're down here because we're talking about the project that Jim and Adam Miner are both involved in. Adam Miner, owner of DNA Studios. That were. So I love this room, by the way.
Thank you very much.
It's a beautiful studio, and but you're involved with Jim here on this project, the untitled, I guess, Jim Chevalier project.
Yeah, right now it's just a working title of the Jim Chevalier recording project, and that's for a new record and a USB retrospective.
Right. Now, I didn't get a chance to ask the question to Jim, but I'll ask it to you. Maybe you can answer for both of you. What made you guys wake up one day and say, let's do this?
I think for me, it's, and maybe I'll speak for Jim too, we've always wanted to work together. I don't think that's ever been a question. We've known each other for a long time, and he's always been someone I looked up to. But I haven't had the facility to really do what I wanted to do.
Right.
And so it's just, I always know that Jim's got a bag of really great songs
Yeah,
at any
for
given
sure.
time. But I just happen to have the room, and we both know the players to put it together.
It's a good partnership. There's a lot of synergy going on there, if you will.
When I first started playing in clubs, I could have done 45 minutes of Jim's tunes, and I'm not joking. I probably could. So I've always been not only a fan of his, but a fan of the people that he was playing with through various configurations over the last 15 years. So it's just a really nice little dovetail.
Yeah, and like Jim said in the interview too, that about 10 or 12 other local musicians involved in this. So
Sure.
I mean, the local support is there, but it's got to take some money.
Sure. Well, first it takes. We were talking earlier off camera about passion,
Right.
and so we've got all these great musicians who have donated their time and considerable talent. Some of them pulling them from previous bands that Jim's been in and I've been in, and other people that I've produced. So having the circle of people willing to do it, that's the first thing. Having something to make is really the hard part.
Yes.
The songs, and then getting people to bring those songs to life. I think hopefully the easy part is the financial side. But we are looking to start up a Kickstarter or something like that to pre-sell the record before we finish it. We've got one song in the can already, and we're going to continually work on them. But we are going to be soliciting the community to kind of help us out.
Right.
And there are other people who have started this before. It's not a brand new idea. I think that what makes this interesting, though, is that we're going to collect everything that Jim's done from his previous band, the Levelheads, Almost Floating, everything else, and that'll all get tied up into the USB project.
And so we maybe hear some music from Jim Chevalier that nobody's ever heard before.
There's going to be quite a bit of stuff that nobody's ever heard.
Yeah, stuff maybe you had written down and in your head for a while, but just never put it out there.
Exactly.
And we talked about you said luck, I say timing, but they kind of go hand in hand. So this whole project really, the timing and a lot of and you haven't told me the other people involved
Sure.
yet, but a lot of experience. Putting together.
Absolutely. Well, Jim has been spending the last month sifting through old cassette tapes, looking for a little piece of magic.
Cassette tape, what's that?
Yeah.
Right, sorry about
the cassette tapes are coming back in.
Is that right?
Yeah, they're going to be hip.
Awesome.
But he's looking for, maybe new songs for us to that have never been recorded for the record, and also material that we can maybe spruce up and throw on the USB. But in terms of the players, it's a really fantastic list of people. Nick Swales, he just released a really great record.
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser from the Tree Streets.
Oh, wow.
Whitey and Sam Picard from Almost Floating. Dave Brennan.
Is that right?
Previously of the 88s.
Great
now
keyboard player.
Yeah, Little Chicago. Tim Tanner. There's all these great players, but the circle will change,
Sure.
Depending on the song and what we're looking to do. Tony Doswell, who has also released a great project recently. So it's really a DNA music kind of thing, because most of the people I've worked with already in other capacities.
Yeah.
So
and I've only got kind of a little snippet of what's on the album. I mean, they're being pretty secretive, but that's okay. I understand why. But for what I'm hearing, like my genre, like I'm 43 years old, but it also sounds like this could affect a lot of people of different age groups.
Sure. I think that me and Jim are both, we're not strictly adult contemporary people making music for boomers to listen to on their boat, although this can still work on a boat if you're a boomer. But I think that me and Jim have a very wide palette that we like to listen to.
Yeah,
and so I like James Taylor, and I like Gordon Lightfoot, and a lot of sounds that maybe people are more familiar with, touchstones that we all share. But I think me and Jim are also excited about exploring new sounds.
Yeah.
And seeing what we can do different.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, well, we're very excited. I know I'm very excited, and I know I've talked to some of the viewers about this interview, and they're like, wow, I can't wait to see that. But let's talk a little bit more, too, outside of this album. Jim, you're coming together with some other locals as well at the Imperial Theatre coming up September the 28th.
Yeah, that's a neat thing. It's well, it's the Imperial's involved, of course, and Cheeky Monkey is one of the sponsors, and they're really supportive.
And I know I talked to Marianne, and she's very, very, very excited about this happening. Scott Maneri and the Barn Burners.
They're headlining, as far as I know. I mean, that's the way I'm looking at it. I'm opening the show.
Yeah, and Soul Patch. Who's in Soul Patch?
Dwayne Close.
Dwayne Close is the Soul Patch entity, the main entity.
Sure, yeah.
But kind of, you know, when I talked to Marianne about it originally, I mean, you know, like, I mean, I've been in the bar scene a lot, so it's, you know, you go to a place and you go to a bar and you watch, and maybe people are dancing around. But this is kind of different, even for Scott Maneri and the Barn Burners, Jim Chevalier too, where we go into a theater and we're going to sit down and enjoy. We're not going to be party kind of thing, but does that give you kind of a different chance to show off your talents than if you were, say, playing in a bar venue?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's the easiest thing in the world, well, I shouldn't say that, but it's a lot easier if people are coming to a place where there's an actual focus.
Yeah. It's a performance.
Yeah. And I mean, I was there, 3 months ago or 4 months ago, and saw Matt Anderson, and you know, just sitting watching that, and how easy it was to sit and watch that. The lights are down, there's a spotlight on Matt.
Yeah.
And it was really enjoyable. I mean, Matt's an amazing musician.
The night atmosphere, the atmosphere and everything.
Yeah, and I think that's, as far as I'm concerned, it's really the only difference that exists between the local people and everybody else.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like if you can step onto a stage like Bayfest and play in front of 20,000 people, that's not hard.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because 5,000 of them are going to like you.
No, but it's hard to walk into a club when there's 6 people sitting there.
Yes, absolutely.
That's hard.
And lots of performers have done that for sure.
Sure, we all have here.
I feel very much like the Wizard of Oz sometimes, because we know the story. It's, you know, the Cowardly Lion always had courage. He just needed someone to kind of tell him. And that's if I could have a message that goes out there is just what Jim said, to kind of reaffirm that we do have a lot of talent, and it is competitive, and as quality as anything else on the national scene right here in Sarnia.
Yeah.
The only difference is we just have to hopefully pay attention and let that enthusiasm that those performers have, and Scott and Dwayne are perfect examples, and let that enthusiasm become contagious.
Yeah.
And contagious not only to other musicians, although that happens, but to a broader audience.
Yeah. And you know, when somebody buys a ticket to go to a venue that you're performing at, no matter if I buy a ticket, I'm really interested.
Yeah.
If you're playing in a bar venue, I might have come along because I knew you were playing, but I didn't have to buy a ticket. So if I can leave anytime, so I guess more flattering, if you will, when somebody
it's a different frame,
buys the ticket.
I wish they had beer holders though in the Imperial Theatre. That would be great.
Yeah. I think some people are trying to work on that. Maybe we could start a committee for that.
Sure, absolutely.
But yes, and I think it's great too that the Imperial Theatre seems to be jumping on board with the support of the local talent.
It should be that way.
I think so.
It should be. The Imperial Theatre is a part of this community. This community has helped keep the Imperial Theatre running, moving forward, and so on. And it just should be that.
And when they first got it built, of course, they
one of the nice things about this project. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
One of the nice things about this project is I really hope to bring in as many of the musicians that I know and Adam knows that we can. Because this is where we work.
Yeah.
This is who we are, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah.
You know, with and when you see that, you know, these kind of things like the project that you guys are doing, but then again back to the Imperial Theatre, this is really could be and I think it will be a big door opening to see more local performances at the Imperial Theatre from local musicians and everything else. Adam Miner, anything you want to
Well, if I could be a shill for the project,
Absolutely.
then I would just direct people to facebook.com/thejcrp. That is the website where we're going to be updating people. We got a teaser YouTube clip that we're going to give to you. And you can find out, if you keep up with us, how to get involved if you want, and or just kind of see pictures as we kind of post various little parts of the experience up for everyone to see.
Yeah, and we'll put a phone number up there. And I'll say it, and if you're interested in maybe helping finance some of this project, I'm sure that we can put a phone number up on the screen, get you in touch with Adam Miner, and I'm so excited, really, because it's
Thanks for being part of this.
I'm so excited to see this, and I wish everybody could see the studio down here because it's absolutely beautiful in here. Adam, you've done a great job.
Thank you very much.
And we're looking forward to more. Sorry, go ahead. Some more.
One last
Absolutely, you can.
It's not just the musicians that make this project happen. You know, and as a result of the funding, it's going to be the whole community. But there are some other people that have done some really, like Ian Alexander did a video for, for the first song. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Haley McCarg and Natalie.
Bravo?
Is she going by Bravo still?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, Natalie
We're just
Bravo.
going by her Facebook handle.
Okay, all right.
Natalie Bravo took some wonderful stills and so on, and I just, you know, they need to be mentioned because they're really gifted.
Well, we'll get a list of everybody so
Sure.
far that's involved, and we'll get make sure all the
Join
viewers
us on
know
Facebook.
that.
The list is there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, and just ask me to become a friend on Facebook. I'll be anybody's friend, and hey,
Even mine.
you can never have too many friends, and
That's right.
That's one easy way to kind of help keep track, or Adam's friend or whatever. Because
That's right.
we'll be posting a lot of things over the coming months.
Well, and we'll keep posting on our Facebook. Jim,
Thank you very much.
Adam Miner, thank you so much.
Hey,
Jim Chevalier.
thanks.
Folks, we're going to have more here on the show. We'll be following up at weeks to come of this project. Very excited, as we mentioned. But right now, we're going to lead you into, Adam, you said you got a kind of a snippet here. Can you describe
This is the teaser. It's just not the full track, but it's called Start All Over Again. It's a brilliant song, and this is featuring our first set of musicians that we used on this track, 12 of them, and it's a couple still photos from that that session.
So the teaser. All right. So let's go take a look at the teaser. Once again, Jim Chevalier and Adam Miner here down at DNA Studios. Keep watching the show for more. All right, Jim Chevalier and Adam Miner, once again, thank you both for sharing your time with us there, and all the best of luck to the project as well. Jim and Adam promised to stay in touch with me and keep me updated as to how things progress with the project so we can keep sharing it with you here as well. Also, I just want to say congratulations, especially to Adam Miner from DNA Studios. Adam's done a great job of designing a studio, not just in the high-quality equipment and how he designed the studio, but the decorations in there. It's a great atmosphere, and I just enjoyed being in that room. You know, you get some rooms you just want to be in that room. That's one of them for me. So thank you, Adam, for sharing that. All right, well, we got to move on. There's lots more to talk about. Last week, of course, we had Kyra Jade, up-and-coming country star, here on the show, and we had a great interview with her, and she's got some exciting things. And there was another video that I wanted to show you, and I had some technical difficulty. I didn't get it on last week's show, so I wanted to follow up this week. Here is kind of a teaser video of Kyra Jade talking about some of the things that they're doing on her new album that's coming out in 2013. And they've just recently begun some more recording. So here's kind of an inside, behind-the-scenes look, if you will, of Kyra Jade and her upcoming album. So take a look at this, and then we'll be back with more right here on the show.
Hi everyone. Well, it's finally happened. We finally have the musicians in, and we are starting to track all of the songs that we've been working on for a little while now, and it's very, very exciting hearing it all come together, and I just can't wait for you guys to hear what we have. It's going to be so exciting, and yeah, we got to get back in there so make sure they're doing everything right.
I remember those days like they were only yesterday, when I was an angel walking on halos, riding the wind in sheets and rainbows, catching the stars like butterflies. I remember the moments living in pages.
It's a nice in right there, nice and clean. In the quiet section too, make sure you're there. Make sure it's not too delicate in the quiet breakdown. I actually do want the piano to be more prominent again in there, right? Just everything else is out, but I need you to still be there. Okay. So it's not super delicate and quiet. It's more like that's when the piano's going to come out. Yeah. Right under her vocal. And that should be great.
Saw you on the street tonight. I was gonna try and apologize for the way things used to be. I couldn't see. Thought you saw me standing there when you waved your hand up in the air, and I was ready to run and jump into your arms.
Something right here, yeah.
All right, Kyra Jade in there once again, showing us some behind the scenes of her new album coming out in 2013. Thanks for sharing that, Kyra. If you didn't get to see last week's episode with Kyra Jade, should be somewhere to click on the screen here. Watch last week's episode and the interview with Kyra Jade, and Kyra will stay informed with us. So congratulations to her on that exciting project as well. All right, well, it's time to get wrapping up the show here. But before we do, just a few things I want to share with you. Some exciting events coming to town, of course. Coming up, August the 18th, down at the Stubborn Mule. We're very excited to be down there with Great White is coming to town. Wow, do you remember Great White? These guys, of course, they're one of their biggest hits, Once Bitten, Twice Shy. They're going close to 10 million records sold worldwide since they've begun together as a band. So they're still out there, they're still going strong, and they are coming to Sarnia August the 18th. And tickets for this event, $25, and you can get them down at Cheeky Monkey or Pickers Alley. Or there's a special $39 VIP ticket, if you will. And the VIP ticket gets you special access into the show, as well as meet and greet with the band before and after. And somebody is going to win an autographed guitar from Great White, courtesy of Pickers Alley. So lots of reasons to get down there. So once again, tickets for this event, $25 down, Cheeky Monkey or Pickers Alley. And I just, as recording this show, I just got off the phone with Great White's publicist, and we're going to be doing a Skype interview in advance of the event, as well as we'll be having some exclusive interviews with Great White that you're only going to see right here on the show. So stay tuned for that. So August 18th, Great White, Stubborn Mule, tickets, Cheeky Monkey, and Pickers Alley. Also, I want to talk to you about karaoke. Of course, that's what I've been most known for over the years is karaoke. And I'm having my annual karaoke cruise on the Duke d'Orleans 2, the local party boat, if you will. And that's coming up August the 25th. This will be my 23rd year, I believe, doing karaoke cruises on the Duke, and it's always a lot of fun. Even if you don't sing, we need people to be an audience and just come and have a good time. Tickets for this event, $25, and you can get them by calling the number on the screen, and they'll also be available down at Cheeky Monkey. So go get your tickets for this. They always go really, really fast. August 25th, my annual karaoke cruise on the Duke d'Orleans. Please take the time to get down there and have a party with us. All right, also want to mention every Monday, as of right now, in the last couple of weeks, of course we started this, but I want to get it out there more and more. I will be live on internet radio. Hails and Horns Internet Radio has allowed me to be a guest disc jockey every Monday night at 9:30, and I'll be talking to local musicians and playing local music. It's all local music. I'm not playing anything that's already been put out there or anything. So just local music. So if you are a local musician and you want your music to be played on my show, you need to send me an email and an MP3 to the show at davidburrows.ws. And we're also doing Skype interviews And we're looking at combining the show and Halos and Horns live on video. And, well, there's a whole bunch of things in the work. But anyway, Halos and Horns, internet radio, every Monday evening at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. And you can find it by going to my website and clicking on live show. And Halos and Horns internet radio is live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and just check them out and listen to the great tunes that they're playing. All kinds of different genres, as well as lots of local music. All right? So thank you, Halos and Horns, for allowing me to be a part of that. All right, we're going to wrap up the show. Just want to let you know, coming up next week's show, though, White Fire Reed, local musicians, some rock and roll of their own, are going to be here on the show, and we're going to have special interviews, and we're going to be playing some of their music for you here. So thank you, everybody. That's all the time I got for you. Have a great week and an even better weekend, and we'll see you next time right here on the show. Bye for now.
Now I've got a song that I'd like to sing, just like Kenny Roberts used to do. Margot and Patsy and old Will Carter and Ranger Doug, that old buckaroo. Hi-dee-ho, dee-ho, dee-da-doo, dee-ho, 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 dee-ho. Hi-dee-ho, dee-ho, dee-da-doo, dee-ho, 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 hi-da-dee-dee-dee. Ho-da-dee, ha-da-dee, ha-da-dee, ho-da-dee, ho-da-dee, ha-dee-da-dee-dee, ho-da-dee, dee-ho, dee-ho-da-dee, ho-da-dee, ho-da-dee. 3 songs with a beat that make you tap your feet, songs that might even make you cry. If you want, you can sing right along with me, 'cause country music's never gonna die. Hi-dee-ho, dee-ho, dee-da-doo, dee-ho, dee-ho, da-doo, dee-ho, dee-ho, da-dee-dee. Hi-dee-ho, dee-ho, dee-da-doo, dee-ho, dee-ho, da-dee, hi-da-dee-dee. Ho, dee-da-dee, ho-da-dee, ho-da-dee, hi-da-dee, ho-da-dee, 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 hi-dee-da-dee, ho-da-dee, 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 hi-dee-da-dee, ho-da-dee, I